The graph shows the daily high and low temperatures last week in Waterloo. On which day of the week was the greatest difference between the high and low temperatures? Well, here's the graph, and if you look at the graph, you'll clearly see that on Thursday, the high was 30 and the low was 10. And that difference is 20. And 20 is the greatest difference of any of those days on this particular graph. So number 3, the answer is D, Thursday. Anna walked at a constant rate. The graph shows that she walked 600 meters in 4 minutes. If she continued walking at the same rate, how far did she walk in 6 minutes? Well, you can use a ruler and draw a line and extend this line, I should say. And if you do, you should get to here, which in 6 minutes, if you can see, matches up nicely with 900. But let's do it in the math way, just to be sure. 600 meters over 4 minutes is equivalent to a certain number of minutes over 6 minutes. So if you cross multiply, you get 4x is equal to 6 times 600, and therefore x is equal to 6 times 600 divided by 4. So 600 divided by 4 is 150, and then 150 times 6 is 900. So in both methods, I got 900. So number 7, the answer is D. Vivian's cell phone bill includes the graph showing her cell phone use for the month. She is charged $20 per month plus 10 cents per minute for daytime calls plus 5 cents per minute for evening calls after the first 200 evening minutes. The first 200 evening minutes are free. What is the total cell phone bill for the month? Okay, so $20 flat rate plus 10 cents per minute during the day, and during the day she is talking 200 minutes, and then in the evening 5 cents per minute, and she talks 300, but the first 200 were free, so she's only going to get charged for the 100 after the first 200 minutes in the evening. So doing the math here, we get 20 plus 20 plus what's that, 5? So this is $45. Therefore, number 10, the answer is C. Students were surveyed about their favorite season. Their results are shown in the bar graph. What percentage of the 10 students surveyed chose spring? So spring is here. It was chosen by just one student. So 1 out of the 10 students chose spring. And in terms of a percentage, that's 10%. So number 3, the answer is B. The circle graph shows the favorite ice cream flavors of those surveyed. What fraction of people surveyed selected either chocolate or strawberry as their favorite flavor of ice cream? So chocolate, 50%. Add to that strawberry, which is 10%. And that is a total of 60%. And they want it in terms of a fraction. So 60% is 60 over 100, which is 6 over 10, which is 3 over 5. So number 7, the answer is A. Yesterday, each student at Cayley Secondary School was given a snack. Each student received either a muffin, yogurt, fruit, or a granola bar. No student received more than one of these snacks. The percentages of the students who received each snack are shown in the circle graph. What percentage of students did not receive a muffin? So we have to add this, this, and this. 25 plus 27 plus 10. And when you do, that's 62. Those are the people who did not receive a muffin. Number 3, the answer is D. The graph shows the volume of water in a 300-liter tank as it is being drained at a constant rate. What rate is the water leaving the tank in liters per hour? Well, 300 divided by 25. That's the rate at which the water is leaving the tank. It's essentially the slope of that line. Rise over run, basically. And you guys know about that. So this is just 12. So number 4, the answer is A. In the pie chart shown, 80 students choose juice. How many students choose milk? Well, this symbol means 90 degrees, and 90 degrees refers to 1/4 of a circle. So juice is chosen by 1/4. So that means milk is chosen by 3/4 of the people involved. So if 1/4 is equal to 80, then 3/4 must be equal to 3 times 80, which is 240. So 240 people chose milk. Number 6, the answer is C. At 6 different times on Canada Day in 2016, the number of people at the Pascal Zoo were counted. The graph to the right shows these results. During which of the following periods did the number of people at the zoo have the largest increase? All right. So we have to figure out the increase there, the increase from there to there, from there to there, there to there, and there to there. Okay, here we go. So the first one looks like it goes from 300 to 400, so that's an increase of 100. Then we're going to from 400 to 400, so an increase of 0. Then we're going from 400 to what I believe is, that actually looks like a little bit more than 600. Let's just say 600. So 400 to 600 would be an increase of 200. And then we're going from 600 to about 700, so an increase of 100. And finally 700 approximately to 800, so an increase of 100. So the biggest increase was right there, and that was between these 2 hours, 11 and 12. And that would mean number 6, the answer is C. Using the graph, the number of seconds required for a vehicle to travel a total distance of 100 is, well, speed is equal to distance over time, and any variation of this formula is also applicable, like time is equal to distance over speed. And our distance they want is 100 meters. And the speed, as you can see from this graph, is always the same. It's always 20 meters per second. So put that over here. And therefore 100 divided by 20 is 5, and it will be 5 seconds. So number 10, the answer is E.